Mexico judges are suing Governor Susana Martinez, and you won't believe why.
Yeah, they say the governor has violated their civil rights by not giving them a huge raise.
By vetoing judicial salaries, the governor exercised powers that the executive branch does not possess and ignored the system of checks and balances built into our Constitution.
Judges from Magistrate, District, and Metro Court, along with two judge associations, filed this lawsuit yesterday at the state Supreme Court. They want the court to overturn the governor vetoing their 8% pay raise, arguing that it's unconstitutional and that they are the lowest paid judges in the whole country.
We should all care because public safety and economic development depend on good judges running a court efficiently. The court system suffers and slows down every time there's turnover on the bench. As a result, community safety and business interests hurt.
The governor's office says the pay increase would have amounted to nearly 3 times the raise that teachers are getting. Governor Martinez says she would have approved a more modest 3% pay increase for the judges. People who get welfare can no longer use their EBT cards at strip clubs, liquor stores, or casinos. Governor Martinez made a new state rule banning EBT cards at these places after legislators failed to pass a bill to do it during the session. The governor says she had to do this or the state could have lost out on $5 million from the federal government.
The time is now 5:33 on your Tuesday morning. We're still 2 months away from the state primary to decide which Democrat will take on Governor Martinez in November. But there are already clear winners and losers in the money race. Santa Fe businessman Alan Weber is leading the pack. He's raised more than $800 grand so far, although more than half of that is his money. Albuquerque Senator Linda Lopez is last in the 5-candidate field, raising a little more than $50 grand for her campaign to date. Now, all of that pales to Governor Martinez, who has a current war chest of more than $4 million to fend off any challenger. Happening now, many of you may have pulled all-nighters to get those taxes done.
Yeah, today is the final day to send them in to e-file or to get an extension. News 13's Samantha McDonald. We sent her live at the post office in downtown Albuquerque. She has what you need to know this morning. Hey, Sam.
Good morning, Matt. Well, according to the IRS, 88% of New Mexicans have e-filed their taxes, but others will be coming to the post office today to send off those taxes or extensions. If you're filing late, listen up to this. If you're due a refund, you don't have to fret too much. The IRS doesn't like to talk about it, but penalties for filing late federal tax returns apply only to people who owe money. The penalty is a percentage of what you owe. Now, if you rush to get those taxes in, there could be some common errors. IRS officials say they will simply ask you to clarify some things.
The Internal Revenue Service may stop processing and ask you for clarification, like you left off a signature, or we may process the return and then send you a letter after the fact saying, we saw this on the return and it's not clear, please tell us about it.
Now, if you're filing today, post offices like the one on Broadway and Mountain in Northeast Albuquerque have later drop-off times. According to the USPS customer service line, you can drop off your return until 7 p.m. and get the April 15th postmark. Also, the post office in Rio Rancho off of Southern and Pine Tree will accept drop-offs until 6 p.m. The best thing to do is check with your post office. If you're filing late, you can file Form 4868. Again, that is 4868. It will give you an automatic 6-month extension. Back to you.
All right, good advice. Thank you, Samantha. Don't forget the extension does not give you extra time to actually pay your taxes if you owe. You still must estimate and pay what you owe by today. The IRS says about 3/4 of us are actually getting refunds this year, so whether you got one or not, there are some tax day freebies you can take advantage of. For example, did you know you can get a free snack size order of Arby curly fries? Those are good. When you print a coupon from the company's website at Boston Market in tribute to the 1040 form, you can get 2 rotisserie chicken meals for just $10.40. That sounds pretty yummy. And at Sonic, you can get half off soft drinks and slushes. For more details on these tax day deals and freebies, head to our website at krqe.com. Click on links. We'll plan to make major changes to the Santa Fe Plaza is drawing a strong reaction this morning. Capital City's new mayor, Javier Gonzalez here, wants to close the plaza to almost all cars and trucks. Right now, just one of the plaza's sides is closed to cars and trucks. Mr. Gonzalez says the idea is to make the plaza safer and more friendly for folks who are walking. But some of the people who own stores on the plaza are concerned that the change could limit access to their businesses. The mayor wants a change of some kind in place by Memorial Day. He says he is open to a compromise based on what the public has to say.
Time is now 5:37. Investigators in Albuquerque are trying to determine whether a fire on the roof of an elementary school could have been the work of kids. Firefighters say flames and smoke were coming from the roof of the cafeteria Sunday afternoon at Zia Elementary. That's at Jefferson and Lomas Northeast. The inside of the building was not damaged. According to witnesses, a couple of kids were spotted on the roof earlier in the day. APS is on spring break this week. A wildfire south of Alamogordo is now 85% contained. The Benson fire has burned almost 100 acres in the Sacramento Mountains. Officials believe the blaze was caused by humans. The fire is mostly on national and state forest land, but the Sunspot Observatory is only a few